We've had our first manager casualty
Yes.
of 2026. Ryan Mason has been sacked after losing to Leicester, which I think is fair enough, to be honest, losing to this Leicester team. But it's following their dismal run of 10 away games without a win.
It was 10 defeats in a row.
10 defeats, yeah. They've only won 1 in their last 5 games. It's not what the board or the fans would have wanted. Who should they appoint, if you have any names?
Oh, I'm going to say it again, aren't I? Corberan.
Yeah, I think he's...
What, you think he goes back?
He's on the brink at Valencia.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're 18th in the league.
He is on the brink, and I don't know if West Brom fans would accept him back.
Yeah, why would he go back? I don't think he would.
What, if he gets sacked from Valencia?
Yeah, he's just throw himself back into work. They're not going to go down. I think we all know that West Brom will not go down.
No.
They've got too good of a squad. It's unfortunate for Mason, though. I really want to see it work for him.
I thought it would have worked out as well. I'm quite surprised at how badly it went.
I think I reckon he just wasn't ready for management yet.
Maybe.
Because he was Tottenham's attacking coach.
Attacking coach, kind of, yeah. Kind of.
We just got clarity from behind the camera.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just think he kind of rushed into management a bit too quick. I think he should have taken a little bit more time if he was going to... Like I said, I don't know who they exactly appoint. I
think Lee Carsley is up there.
I don't think that would be a bad appointment.
Michael Carrick, I think, is up there as well.
I think
please let them get Carrick, because then we don't have that risk of us getting him.
Carrick will go either United with Ollie, or he'll go West Ham.
West Ham's not a bad shout. Yeah, he could go there. I'm not sure who they'll get. I wouldn't mind seeing Lee Carsley in a permanent managing position.
I want to see Carsley in. But,
not for us. I wouldn't want us to take the risk on him, but I'd like to see him try it, because I think he could do a good job.
Everyone else to test him first.
Before you guys test him, and then we'll take him off your hands if he does well. But a manager who's come in and done pretty well, Philip Clement, his Norwich side are in better form now. They are still in the relegation spots, but they've won 2, drawn 1, and lost 2 of their last 5. They're very close to safety now. I think they're 2 points behind whoever's in 21st. Will it be Championship next year for them, or League One?
I think they stay up.
Yeah. I just don't see them going down at all. Just Norwich. The thought of Norwich going down into League One is just not even in my thought process. I think it'll be fine. I think there's worse teams above them. I think.
Well, I said when Clement was appointed, it was a really good appointment.
Oh, it was.
And he's proven me right in that case. I just think I can't see them going down now. Obviously, it didn't work under Liam Manning, but no, I just really can't see it. And I think the Norwich squad compared to Portsmouth right now, some of the teams above them.
Yeah, I'd be worried if I was a Pompey fan.
Yeah, obviously we'll get on to Portsmouth in a minute, but you look at that Norwich squad, it is too good to go down for me, especially when you have Josh Sargent, who was. I believe, was he top scorer in the Championship last season? He was up there.
I don't know
if he was the exact top scorer, but no, I can't see a way they go down under Clement now, especially in the job he's done.
Yeah, well, you mentioned Portsmouth, so we'll quickly bring them in here, because then I actually have them written down. But they've got 2 wins, 2 draws, and a loss in their last one. So it's not actually been a bad run of form for them. Because when Norwich have been doing well, they've had to step up their game to stay above them. Do you think that they'll go down then? Do you think they're the one to go down?
I think they will. I don't know who I said. I said at the start of the season, Wednesday, Oxford. I don't know if I said Portsmouth.
I did.
I think it was you that said Portsmouth.
I said Portsmouth, Oxford. Oh, no, I said Portsmouth, Hull.
I said Hull.
We all said Hull, I think. I had Portsmouth, Hull and Sheffield Wednesday.
Yeah.
But maybe you're seeing Portsmouth are being hit with a second season syndrome like Oxford are. And I think in the end they will go. I don't know if you saw the other week when they played Charlton. Charlton equalised right at the end. Their fans were singing "We Never Lose at Fratton Park."
Oh, that was hilarious.
Seconds later, Portsmouth go and win it.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Well, we'll bring in the last team that I've got written down from the Championship, which is Oxford, because I'm not going to bring Sheffield Wednesday. I'm afraid.
Talk about Rarrett.
Pardon?
They sacked Gary Rarrett.
Yeah, I know. That is one of the bits to talk about. But I'm not bringing Sheffield Wednesday in because I'm afraid they are pretty much already down.
Nah, they can do it.
But there's only been 1 win in their last 4, which came against a strong Southampton side, albeit who are in bad form. They've dropped to second to last in the table, and it's starting to look a bit bleak for caretaker manager Craig Shortsman.
He's still not appointed anyone.
Not appointed anyone.
Oh.
Is there any hope for them staying
No.
up, do you think? None
No.
at all?
I don't think they will.
Yeah, I don't think they will. I know. Yeah, I think that for me, I think obviously Wednesday, I think it'll be Oxford. And I think it'll be Portsmouth.
Wow.
I think that's what it would be for me.
Also, if Cameron Brannigan leaves,
Yeah, that'd be a big loss.
It is like 100% over.
Okay.
Like I said, they have been hit by second season syndrome. You could see it happening from a mile off. They are getting the odd result here and there, but just not consistent enough, are they, to actually stay in the league? Like I said, there's better teams than them. Norwich are better than them. Portsmouth better than them. Just anyone above them.
Right.
You want to move on?
Yeah, we do. Let's take a quick dive into League One and League Two before we wrap up. Firstly, we talk about Cardiff. They're still top of League One. They're strong favourites to return to the Championship. They're unbeaten in their last 4, only being held on New Year's Day by Wycombe. A clear 3 points, clear with the game in hand as well. Do you think, they're up?
Yeah, they're up. I did see, though, their manager's being linked to multiple jobs now. Murphy, because he got. I know they're getting O'Neill now, but he got linked to Strasbourg. They've got a really good manager in there. Obviously, he used to be part of the City coaching team, and I feel like if you get someone from the City coaching team, they're always going to do a good job, because they've learned from Pep, haven't they? Obviously, you saw it with Maresca, and now he's being linked to City if Pep leaves. I think we all knew that Cardiff were going to win the league. I couldn't see anyone else winning it apart from them. Maybe Luton, but obviously Luton haven't exactly had a good season.
Oh, no.
Have they? So, I really like Cardiff. Like I said before, it'll be good to see them back in the Championship.
Yeah, too big of a side to be in League One. I think when they beat Stevenage, I think it was in December. I think that was kind of the turning point for us. I think that's when we kind of mentioned. Yeah, I think they're kind of fine now. Yeah, I think the quality they've got in the squad, I think they'll be up. I think they'll be fine.
Yeah. Right, next team, Lincoln. It's been an incredible start to the season for the Imps, and they still sit in the automatic places, keeping pace with leaders Cardiff as well, it has to be said. They haven't lost a game since the 22nd of November, and in their last game, they put 5 past Peterborough. Can they hold on to second, or will it be playoffs for them?
Well, when they've got Big Tendai Darikwa scoring a brace from right back, Also, this is brilliant for me. If Cardiff go up and Lincoln go up, 2 teams. Obviously, I've got a soft spot for Lincoln because they are my local team.
Yeah.
All I need is Mansfield to win every game this season and get playoffs.
I think that's pretty unlikely.
Perfect 3 for me. But no, a big thing about Lincoln for me is their fans. I doubt either Eben Sinselbank.
No.
Their fans are loud.
Yeah.
Especially when they're doing well, their fans are very loud. But
I might see them next season.
But no, I'd love it if Lincoln gets a Championship.
They've never been in the Championship, have they? Like, in a way, because they were in the National League pretty much the whole time. So in terms of that, it's a really good story to have, and it's another different team to have up in the Championship as well.
Yeah.
But I'm saying they're just solid. They're just getting results. I think recently they've beaten like decent sides. I think they beat Stockport. I think they've beaten. I think they've beaten.
They have, yeah. Bolton.
I think they've beaten Cardiff in that process as well.
They might have done.
I think they've beaten Cardiff in that. So in that way, you've already got 3 teams. I think they beat Huddersfield as well. I think so. You've already got 3 or 4 teams that they've already beat that are in and around the playoff spots. So in a way, the season's probably a little bit easier for them for now to end the season. So I'd love to see them go up.
We don't have much time, so I'm going to move us on. We're going to just skip over a couple of teams. I'll read out a couple of things on them. We won't really talk about them. So Bradford, they're the team who's sitting 3rd. There's a bit of a gap between them and 4th. They're, I think, 5 points ahead now of Huddersfield in 4th. So these 3 are looking like the 3 for the autos race: Lincoln, Bradford and Cardiff. Plymouth, they've climbed up the table a lot. They are now sitting in 16th. They've won 2, drawn 2 and only lost 1 in their last 5. Tom Cleverley appears to have turned it around there. And finally, in League One, Port Vale, they're rooted to the bottom of the League One table, having been promoted last season. It looks pretty bad for them. Next team we'll properly talk about.
Port Vale won like 5-1 at the weekend.
They did. I had that written down. No, I know. They won 5-1 against Blackpool. But the next team we'll talk about is Bromley, who have taken control of League Two. They're top of the table, leapfrogging both Swindon and Warsaw. What do you think to them?
it's another really good story. Like, I know we've said this a lot, but we're seeing so many teams come up from the National League and just do so well in League Two. For me, it's the smallest gap.
Yeah.
In the top 5 leagues in England, it is the smallest gap because it's ridiculous how many times we're seeing these National League teams do well.
Yeah.
Obviously, League Two is not my bread and butter in terms of knowledge.
Well, Rhys, you've done some work for Bromley.
Yeah, Michael Cheek is like one of the best strikers in the world, I think. Honestly, it's so strange how he's played National League his whole career, and he's now just absolutely bossing it. I think he got a hat trick the other week. Yeah, they look good. They look solid. They're scoring goals, and yeah, I think at the moment they have more wins this season so far than they had last year.
Wow.
Which is like, or I think maybe up to this point or whatever. So in terms of they're literally having a way better season than last year. For them to go up would be good. Saying they've been National League for literally their whole life basically, and to see them go up, that'd be like really good for the club. Because same with Bromley as well, they're trying to build themselves up as more of an established club, and yeah, hopefully they get up to League One.
Yeah. Well, final team, just kind of a positive story to mention. Newport. They're off the bottom of League Two. They are now up to second last. But they're only 2 points off of Crawley and Shrewsbury, who sit just above the relegation zone. So hope is not lost yet for Newport.
I think it's going to be quite, from now to the end of the season, that relegation battle is going to be really interesting.
It is.
Because you've seen Newport pick up and you've seen Crawley pick up recently. So I think we're going to be in for a big relegation battle.
And this is the place to watch it. Make sure you subscribed if you're not already. Make sure to hit a like if you have enjoyed this video. Leave a comment of what teams you want us to talk about next week, and we'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.